my brother, Venom. What's going on, Chief?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. Thank you for coming through, bro. I know it's like a special day for you. It's like your birthday.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. When you told me that, I was like, oh, nah, you got to come through, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you leaving town tomorrow, so we appreciate you coming through the studio, man.
I appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir. So we go back a little ways, man. You know what I'm saying? I've known you for some years here, and I know you've been moving around.
Yeah.
You originally from, where you from?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? Alright. And then you, you went from north down to south.
Yeah, crazy transition. South Florida, Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale, and now you on the other side. So where are you at now?
Vallejo, California, the Bay Area.
Okay, but we here in Atlanta, so I just want to take it back. I know you've been doing a lot of things, but I want to give everybody a little perspective on your background.
Right.
And what you've been through and what you've been doing. So, like, what was life like growing up in Brooklyn?
I mean, I was young, so I wasn't too crazy. I never really had a lot of crazy experiences back in New York.
Right.
Like, the only experiences that I probably, had was once I left and went somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, once I went to Florida, Florida was a huge transition for me.
Right.
It was different. It wasn't, it definitely, everywhere has its own type of flavor and swag. And in Florida, I just didn't cater to that. Like, everybody just knew, okay, he's not from here.
Right.
And that's where I had all my issues, mostly, girl problems, fights, teacher problems, getting in trouble.
Right. Yeah, so you was just sticking out, you know what I'm saying? And I've experienced that. I went up to Detroit, and I stayed up there for a year in high school. But I'm from Atlanta, so I know how, a different culture, especially when you're young, you know what I'm saying, people looking for something, you know what I'm saying? So you wasn't getting no play with the girls, huh?
No, I was. I definitely was. That was.
You said it's the other way around.
No. It was just a lot of drama. You would not expect a woman to cause that much drama for such a early age. You know what I mean? It's just you're what do you? We 14 and you over here talking about this and that. What's going on? I'm just trying to have fun.
Right. Guys getting jealous of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Okay, so Fort Lauderdale, that's right by Miami. So did you ever get a chance to go to Miami?
I went to school out there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you you play sports or something like that?
Yeah, basketball.
Yeah?
Basketball. I tried for track too.
Okay. Try it out.
I tried out.
That means you didn't make it.
Oh no, I made it.
Okay.
I made it, okay. But it's once I made it, I just didn't I didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it. Because they always have their starting runners. So I was the second, I was in the second bracket.
Okay.
So if their main runners then I'm right there, I'm the second.
Right.
And they had three squads. I made it to the second squad.
Gotcha.
So I was okay, that's cool. You know what I mean? It was just something to try out.
Well, Florida probably has the fastest people, man, if you really think about it. Miami.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
think about even just the football teams out there. University of Miami, Florida. Well, not just Miami, but Florida in general. They have some. Deion Sanders is from there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just think of a bunch of dudes from the University of Miami every time I think of it. These black dudes with gold teeth, you know what I mean?
Everybody want to have gold teeth.
Yeah.
Not even gold, doodle gold.
Doodle gold. Oh, yeah. They say that's that new rose gold, or they got some other name for it. Did you ever have a grill?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Okay, so when did you really first start getting into dance? Because I know you from New York, you have a distinct New York swag.
Right.
But you're growing up as a young man in Florida. That's a totally different music and culture. So what was you seeing? Cause I don't know, was YouTube out back then?
Yeah. YouTube was out. There was other. What was that website? Dance Jam.
Okay, I remember that.
Dance Jam. And then MySpace.
Right.
You know what I mean? MySpace.
That was right before Facebook. MySpace.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it was just everything. Everything in Florida was just different, especially compared to New York. Everything is like they're like it's like the opposite, you know. Like, but also there's ties because I'm also Caribbean. I'm Caribbean and white.
Okay.
So it's like New York has a Caribbean side,
Right.
Florida has a Caribbean side.
Right.
But the only thing about Florida is, like you said, it's very diverse. Like it's like a melting pot. You have like southern people there.
Right.
You have people from the islands there.
Right.
And you just got people from pretty much all over. It's nothing but culture out there.
Exactly. And that's why I love going there. And besides just the water and the whole topography, the environment, it's like the different people. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're liable to see anybody out there. And I like seeing the cars too. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of cars that be zooming by.
And the graffiti too.
Yeah. Okay, so you was like, but yeah, you didn't answer my question. Like, what was you seeing? But you did tell me that, didn't you?
I mean, as far as like, you know.
Like dance style, like how did you get into the New York dance style when you was in Florida?
I pretty much discovered on ABDC, was I saw the Ringmasters dance for the first time, America's Best Dance Crew. Ever since I saw them, I just been following the footsteps on where they came from and just seeing the style for what it was and doing like my research furthermore, just digging. Once you see one thing and it gets you, it's like you have to look up all types of sources of.
Need more.
Exactly. So that's pretty much how I discovered that. So I tried learning that for a little while, learning how to flex just for a little bit, just the gliding aspect of it. You know what I mean? Because gliding was probably one of my favorite things to do. And then during the time where I thought I was going to be like a flexor first, like I ended up discovering juking. And that all started from like one video, well, two videos.
So what did you first see?
I saw two videos that actually got me on the same day. It was DP and Lil Buck.
Okay. Yeah. Two of the forefathers.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So right now, we was talking before, and you was kind of explaining the difference between bruck up and flexing.
Yeah.
How how even before that is dance hall. Can you tell the people out here like what happened first and what's coming from what between those three?
I mean, as far as I know, cause I'm still like, even though I've been doing this for like a little while, I'm still a student to the whole art and craft of it, of everything.
Right.
But from what I know, the king of dancehall is Bogle. Rest in peace to Bogle. He's the creator of a lot of dancehall. Everything that we do today all goes back to him.
Okay. Is he from Jamaica?
Yes.
Okay.
And then his friend was Bruck Up, the guy who actually made Bruck Up. His name is George. And somewhere along that time frame, he left Jamaica and moved to New York, and he taught certain people the style of Bruck Up, which led to BSV, like Ghost, Poba, Blackie, Conquer, all these other dances that are the forefathers of Bruck Up now.
Right.
And then then the whole change just started, happening, and then we had Flex in Brooklyn. Then they were doing like Bruck Up on Flex in Brooklyn, but not traditional Bruck Up. They was adding more other elements to Bruck Up, such as bone breaking and all that stuff.
Because I would imagine that the original Bruck Up is much different than what we're seeing today.
Yes.
Because there still was all the American influence elements that probably was added on on top of what the Jamaican flavor was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, okay. So, what are some of the, offshoots of, flexing? Because I know there's, different mini styles within the style. So, what are some of the offshoots of flexing or Bruck Up?
Okay. Well, when it comes down to Bruck Up, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people that do, a lot of other dance styles could agree on this. One thing with Bruck Up is the horse dance. The horse dance is very, very important. That really helps you have that form, because a lot of people
sound like Mr. Miyagi sound.
Oh my God.
The horse dance.
But The horse dance is very important because when a lot of people broke up, they don't really understand like that look. Mm-hmm. That look, like broke up has a certain swag and a look that you need to have. So that people could be like, oh, he's broke up. Nah, like, he's really wild. Hold on. Like for them to really, really feel what you're doing, you gotta have like when you fight. This is what my teacher Dice told me this. Like when you fight, do you fight straight, like straight up, or do you horse dance to get that? Yeah, you know what I mean.
Right.
So
right.
broke up is kind of the same concept, you know. So for you to have that strong presence, and for people to be like, oh, what's he about to do? You gotta have that form that makes you look like, okay, you came here to do business.
Right, gotcha. Okay. So, what do you incorporate any of the things like the hat tricks or get low? You have any of those specialties up your sleeve?
Yeah, hat tricks. I mean, I know how to do a couple, but that's not nothing like I take serious. Mm-hmm. But get low, I fell in love with get low probably, I would say like 4 years ago. 4 years ago, get low became probably like almost second nature to me within my style. Mm-hmm. You know, gliding is always going to be my A1 day one, and then because I was a flexor first, and I converted back to traditional broke up, learning more traditional broke up and freeform broke up from my two teachers, Trini and Dice, because they were both a part of BSV.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take a little break from the the explanation, but I do want to throw something out at you. So I do this with everybody. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to throw a couple of dances out. I'm just going to say some names.
Okay.
I want you to rank them.
Oh, man. Okay.
0 to 10.
Here we go.
All right. Broke up.
Oh, him, the OG himself.
No. I'm saying the dance style.
The dance style. Okay.
Yeah, broke up. That's the dance style, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 0 to 10, what are you giving it?
Okay, let's see.
Now I'm going to ask you about like real dance cultures and established dance cultures as well as trend dances.
Okay, yeah. All right, well, broke up, I give it a 10.
10, okay.
I'm not being biased.
Represent for home team.
I'm not being biased though.
All right. It's hard not to.
I'm not being biased.
Okay, light feet.
Oof. Nah, light feet is really nice. Light feet is nice. I give light feet an 8 because I've seen a lot of creative and amazing things. I don't fully understand ultimately light feet. For my light feet, don't get mad at me. But I definitely give it an 8 because I've seen a lot of amazing things.
Okay. Turban.
Let's see. Turfing could definitely get it's a 7 for me.
Okay. Juking. Memphis juking.
Juking is probably like, are we talking, depends on what juking we talking about. Are we talking about like old, like from gangster walking to juking? Now, because I'm going to be honest with you, juking right now, to me, sucks. I'm sorry. I need the OG flavor. I need the original gangster walk flavor. I need the gangster walk is that transition to juking. Like I need that real fusion. Okay. I give that a 10.
Okay.
Back then it was a 10.
Yeah, okay. We get controversial now. So are you saying do you think it has something to do with the fact that everybody's doing a small amount of juking moves?
Yes.
And it's kind of the trend dancers and social mediaites.
Is that what's really going on? It's killing it's killing all the authenticness in the style. It's killing it.
Because now it's like just this hybrid style. It's like you just take a little bit of everything and put it all together. Because
back then, like, wow, okay, so my thing is if you're going to take a bunch of styles and put it in one style, who are you to call yourself an OG or anything? If you're just taking bits from over there, bits from over there, bits from up here, and bits from down there, and mashing it up together. Yeah. You can't be an OG of nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a different OG.
Nah, juking back then was amazing. I loved watching it. I loved being around it. A woman I used to that I was talking to way back in the day, she lived in Memphis, so I was flying back and forth, seeing her, and also spending time with a lot of jukers. So that's how I'm very familiar with people like Sino, TP, Zeus, rest in peace. Daniel, Buck, Lil Black, Shantae.
Right.
I'm very, very familiar with a lot of those people. Dr. Rico,
Right.
Ryan.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. Hit them folks.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Zero.
Oh! A zero?
A zero.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I get a 0 from me.
A zero?
A 0.
A zero. A egg. A goose egg.
A dud.
Oh man. Whew. That's hilarious. Cause I done got some 10s on the hit them folks. You okay. All right. Whoa.
0.
Oh man, you don't like the trend dance.
At
Okay.
all.
The Bill Cosby.
No, we can't even talk about that. The Bill Cosby, that's just something.
Oh.
That's just Bill Cosby. That's classic. You can't really take that away. That's classic.
Okay. I'm gonna give you one more. I'll give you a couple more. Dance hall.
Whew. Oof. Okay, the dance wise, I can't really give a number because dance hall is something that has changed. It went from doing the Willy bounce that Sean Paul used to do on his videos, no linga, to now we hitting a bunch of steps and then doing something that everybody's supposed to fall in. Sometimes it's like, okay, you just did like a whole 16 count and you expect me to do it after you just did it one time. I just gotta fall in.
Right.
Like sometimes dance hall is just it gets crazy, and especially the music. The music has gotten a little bit more explicit, which is kind of crazy.
Man, I've seen. First of all, hands down, I would have to say Jamaicans is just the freakiest people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen some stuff, man. Dudes jumping off of like a story building on top of the ground.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? Somebody's gonna get hurt. Yeah, they be going in. I'm like, oh man. So right now you out there in the Bay Area, and we was talking before, and you told me about your project that you're working on with Crow, and it's a pretty big role in a movie that unfortunately, due to the coronavirus and the pandemic, it's been put on hold. But tell us about that whole experience and how things went and where you at with that right now.
Okay, yeah. So pretty much, Misty Copeland, she held some auditions for a movie in the Bay, pretty much more so in Oakland. And she's playing this character named Flower, who's this little rich woman who's doing her thing with dancing and following her dreams, and is in school for dance, everything. And then every time she comes home, she sees the same guy, like the same homeless guy, always practicing somewhere and everything like that. So it's more so gonna be two worlds colliding.
Gotcha.
She's gonna end up seeing what his world is like, and he's gonna end up seeing what her world is like. Except it's not gonna be like Step Up. Okay. He's not gonna end up attending the school. No.
Okay.
So that's pretty much is gonna be Crow. So how it all happened, Crow just let me know there's auditions. She sent it to me. We all went together. There was probably like 70 and up people there. So when we all went, we all danced, performed, and the topic of the audition was to use our movements and our dancing as if we were really tell a story of pretty much being homeless as far as concepts goes, or alcohol and drug abuse, all things like that just cause you to just be like, you know what, I don't care about my life no more, I'm just gonna live on the street. So we pretty much interpreted that. And when I got a call back, I was shook. I was surprised because like she wanted Bay Area dancers. I'm not from the Bay.
Right.
And I'm not a turfer. So that's already like two things that boom. But because of my concepts and how I dance and the movement made sense.
You don't think it has nothing to do with the fact that they call you Drake? I think it's just the hair and the hat.
Oh my gosh.
Then you got that light skin, you got that Golden State treatment out there. You getting that Golden State Warrior treatment out there, huh?
Yeah, the Curry treatment.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just Crow ended up getting it, and this other girl got it. So it was only 3 of us, and it was just an amazing experience. And you know, the choreographer, he didn't want to teach no choreo. He wanted us to start from scratch, to create our own piece as we go along.
Right. So
and that was a crazy
complete creative freedom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was too crazy. That was just the whole experience of us, like the behind the scenes and us putting everything together, shooting it, filming that little piece, and Crow was able to do the trailer. The trailer came out really nice. I got a sneak preview of it. Very, very nice. And once everything was getting like finalized and the story was finished writing out and we was about to start filming again, that's when this pandemic just like put everything just like on hold. And it was gonna be an amazing opportunity.
Yeah.
It was gonna be really crazy.
So, you think they're gonna pick it back up?
Yeah, because that's crazy. That's a lot of money you guys put into it. The camera and everything is Netflix approved already. So it's like, why stop?
Right.
You know.
Right. Okay. So you swung through the city, man. Like I just hit you up. I didn't know you was actually like gonna be coming out here.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just saw you online. I said, let me holler at my brother. But what are you doing in town?
I recently judged an event called The Smoke. Shout out to Dabu. He's the reason why the event was what it was.
How was the event?
It was crazy. A lot of people there. This is the first event in a while since the coronavirus. So, you know, everybody and their grandmoms are trying to pull up and be a part. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of people there. Mm-hmm. And then I was staying with Kiana and Savage. We all got a hotel and stuff together. And shout out to the mod. Then the day after, I'm getting out the shower, right? And this is Sunday, the day after the event. Mm-hmm. I get out the shower, and that's, you know, Savage and Kiana said, hey, Zach, and I was good. They're like, we're thinking of having a session today. I'm like, really? Like today? Because it's early, it's like 12 something in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all just saying this? That y'all want to throw a session? And then I sing, and it was Kiana's birthday. You know what I mean? So it was just so crazy how, like, within that small time frame, Savage created a flyer. Me and Dredd, he's another flexer out here in ATL. We ended up hosting the event.
Wait a minute. So y'all set up the event
the day of.
Let's do it, make it happen, smash out, pull up, and it worked out.
I'm telling you, we had literally almost 100 people there.
Wow. Okay.
Parking lot was full.
Okay.
Well, and we had a venue, got a small venue last minute.
Yeah.
Had a semicircle, had nothing but raw battles, like all night. Just random call outs, raw battles.
Right.
Go and do your thing. That's how it needs to be, though.
That's dope, though. That's dope. Okay, so let me see here. All right, tell us about a couple of your influences, people that you looked up to. You know, we can go from sports to music to dance.
Okay. Well, sports, you know, gotta go on my brother AI.
I see you got the kicks on.
Yeah, you know, my little tributes, and you know, gotta have him right here. Gotta keep him close.
Okay.
So Iverson was a big influence. You know what I mean? Playing ball, playing sports, just the determination and how he changed the game when it came to swag, and he didn't take shit from nobody.
Yeah, he changed the whole NBA. They changed the dress code and everything.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And they could not take it.
They couldn't stop the culture though. To this day, even like you think about tattoos, he was the first one to really have all the tats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After that, it was like normal. Yeah.
What's next? Music.
Music.
Music. You already know,
I already made the joke.
Mr. OVO himself, Drake.
Oh man.
But of course, Drake is always gonna be number one for me, and I don't want people like to think like that it's just because of the resemblance that I have with him. It's more so of just the stuff that he talks about. Because there's a lot of artists that we have out nowadays.
Is he really talking about it, or is his ghostwriter talking about it?
No, he's really talking about it.
Okay.
I'm talking about like not the stuff he's doing now, but his beginnings.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not all the way a fan of the new Drake like how I was with old Drake. Mm-hmm. Old Drake, that he was really making sense and talking about situations in Canada, situations in Houston, mm-hmm. different women and different situations in his life and stuff with family, his mom and dad and everything, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, he's been doing it for a while, man. When did Drake come out, man?
Like 2010.
Wow. He's been on top of the game for 10 years, for a decade. And not just in and out. It's been like hit after hit. It's been beating your head like the last 10 years, you know what I mean?
All you need is just to get him on a hook and it's an automatic hit.
But I respect, like you said, it's just his versatility and just his intelligence and like how he did the business side of it.
Yeah, he's a smart
guy.
He's very, very smart. Like the stuff that he invested in and everything. A lot of people think that he just makes all this money based off of billboards and being on top and being number one and having radio plays and Apple plays. No.
Man, it's because he light skinned, man.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just playing. No, Drake is the man. So, you from New York, and it's not a lot of huge leagues or things for street dance. One of the things that digital dance culture wants to do is be one of the pioneers in industrializing street dance here
mm-hmm.
in the United States. You go to Asia, you go to Europe, they have these huge events. I know Red Bull just kind of got in the game on the sponsor side.
Right.
What do you see in terms of people that's doing big things independently in the industry here? I know Battle Fest is pretty big.
Right.
What do you think about what they're doing and just anybody else that's making noise out here?
I feel like there's a lot of platforms. So there's a lot of platforms that are like separated. And everything should not be separated. If it's street dance, it all needs to come together. Like you got Turf Inc. in Cali. Battle Fest has been all over. What else? You got the Smoke that's becoming a popular event. It's up and coming, but it's growing really fast. The Mod. It's just a lot of events everywhere mm-hmm. for different styles of dancing. But there's so many events, but everybody is still like this.
Right.
It's not enough people that are trying to bring it all together. Because I feel like if everybody could just sit down, all the pioneers and all the CEOs of these events all come together and throw one big style event, then all the talking, all the beefing, all the questions will be answered. You know what I mean?
think what it will also do is generate money.
That's
what I'm saying, because now you've created like teams, sports teams, just based on geography, but they're all playing in the same league.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, because everybody wants their imprint to be the dominating thing. Mm-hmm. So it's like hard for people to go outside of what they do.
Right.
And just be like, I'm for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But that's what we're trying to do. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it works out. But you got some shout outs, man?
Yeah. I'm gonna shout out my teachers, Dice and Trini, my Uncle Hyper. Let's see who else. My team, the dance team, the Mod brand, because they always took care of me when I came out here to battle and everything. And Shout out to my uncle's brand, Kill Squad Entertainment, of course, always. And it's been a journey. It's been a journey all these years, and it's been a lot. Me just sitting back and looking how everything started to everything now, it's just been ridiculous.
Yeah, the life of a dancer, man. The life of a dancer. That's it's almost like an athlete. You know what I mean? Like,
but people don't take dance as serious.
But it's like, to be a top level athlete, you have a window.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because your body got to be right.
Right.
You feel me? And even dancing, it's like, to really, really do it, like, you got to have some kind of health about yourself, shape. You know what I mean? But you yawning, man. I'm gonna let you get up out of here. How can we follow you online?
Instagram is official Venom _. My YouTube is I just released a new YouTube account, YouTube channel. Venom Carey. Carey is my mother's name. Rest in peace to her. And yeah. So YouTube, Venom Carey, and Instagram, official Venom _.
And you gotta give us a drop. You gotta give us a drop now.
Always.
You know?
Shout out to Digital Dance Culture for always holding me down when I come out here. Now, I advise every dancer that comes to Atlanta, you have to get a hold of this company. Amazing company. They take care of all their dancers and all their supporters. So please, follow.
My brother. Anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, I think we got everything.
Sure?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Nothing else?
Nah.
All right, man. What you doing tonight?
I'm going to Peacock.
That's right. All right. Well, I think we good then, man. Let me see. Peacock. Who you looking for at Peacock, bro?
I'm not looking for nobody. I'm going to have a good time.
Yeah, it's your birthday though. Wait a minute, man. So you finna turn up at Peacock?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who you going out there with?
My student Soup.
Mm-hmm.
My bro Justin, J-Bo. Hopefully his girl pops out. She can get off of work. My bro Cheese. Cheese is another dancer. He's from DC.
Okay.
He lives here now.
He do beach feet stuff?
Yes, he does.
Man, I love beach feet, man.
Yes, he does.
Done right, that is. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he does it right.
Okay.
He does it right.
Cheese, yeah. Matter of fact, I said that on Pretty Boy Loso.
Okay.
He mentioned Cheese.
Yes, please. Yeah, you have to get a hold of him. You have to get a hold of him.
Okay.
And just let him know. Be like, yeah, Venom told me about you.
Yeah.
Cheese is definitely somebody who I think you need to actually get a hold of.
Right.
Because when it comes to beat your feet, nobody's teaching that here.
Right.
So now Cheese is here, and he's like, that's like Queen P's dance son.
Right.
So now since he's here, I'm gonna push him to you.
Okay.
So you could kind of
Right.
work your magic with him, have him teach under Digital Dance Culture. So just tell him, just be like, yeah.
Well, you know, we just dropped our new website, DDCTV.online.
Oh, okay.
And we have right now some exclusive courses that Daniel and Future are providing for us.
Oh, the juking tutorials.
Yeah, but it's called Labbing, but it's like it's not released on MemphisJuking.com. So they have a couple products on MemphisJuking.com, but it's not this.
Okay.
So, but yeah. It's so it's gonna be cool. So like that's what I'm trying to bring in.
Oh, well, let me. If you want me to do,
style,
if you want me to do tutorials, and now Cheese, I could do the flex and break up tutorials.
Yeah.
Cheese could do the beat your feet tutorials under y'all website.
And then we doing a little extra stuff like just the marketing. I got a lot of animation getting cooked up. I don't know if you've seen any of our little animation promos, but
no, I definitely have.
Okay. So we trying to keep it creative, man, and do something different, especially.
I'm telling you, every time I see something, it gets
right.
crazier.
It builds on everything, man, since day one. So let's keep it moving, my brother. We good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.